2 decades, approximately 15 years, and I have had the honor to represent Walmart across the Asian region and Europe region, like teams in India, Pakistan, China, Cambodia, and Turkey used to report into me. So I have had the honor to look into manufacturing processes of all these continents and the suppliers working within them. Since morning, we have talked about change, we have talked about quality management systems, we are in Six Sigma conference. We can continue to talk about this and the tools within, but everything boils down to your mindset. Over the years, we have worked on so many change initiatives, and I have had the opportunity to very closely monitor these change processes, that how these are initiated at shareholders level, how these progressed into execution level, and but the bottom line, where every one of us and the people who were trying to bring in that change, they were struggling to battle with the mindset. Whenever we went into factories to bring about that change, it was that mindset that we have to struggle with. People talk about that, we are ready for the change. We will change our manufacturing practices. We will build everything into the process. But at the end of the day, nobody is willing to do that. And we can feed into papers, we can write books on that, we can fill up the forms after inspections, but if the product quality is not being improved, it means that all these are cosmetic measures. My talk would seem very blunt, but I'm trying to address the real-time situation, where every one of us struggle. For example, Walmart tried to bring dedicated quality assurance process to the system. We used to have thousands of QAs around the globe looking after our product quality, but company decided that let's delegate this process to the manufacturing industry where it really belongs, because product is made there. So they decided to partner with them and educate them that how that quality would be brought into the product, and rather than investing our resources and then having their resources also working on the same thing, we decided, let's remove this duplication and let manufacturing manufacturing company take over it and bring about that change and deliver the quality product. So processes were built in, people were hired, and everything was made live. But at the end of the day, we did not see much improvement into the product. The concept of DQA was that, DQA will be educated on the retail markets protocols, and he will be or she will be on manufacturer's payroll, and then they will be working on that. So the mindset we were struggling with that, we are expecting that DQA is working on our protocols, but at the end of the day, company is expecting, manufacturing company is expecting that this guy would look into our profitability. They will not reject the stuff which is not appropriately made, and SAID is expecting that, DQA should not be working for retail market, but rather for the benefit of his or her company. So we really had to hammer the mindset. We really have to crack that nut, and we had to change that mindset to bring about that change. And it was really difficult. If we have 10 supplier partners, only 5 maybe were willing to work according to that protocol, and out of those 5, only 3 succeeded in really implementing that. So the change in the mindset is the basic thing which we need to bring about if we really want to achieve whatever the Kaizen is, whatever the Six Sigma is, or whatever the total quality management system is. And within that mindset, you are defined by the weakest moment in your production or in your total product life cycle. Sorry. You are defined by the weakest moment. Like, for example, in textile, you always have pressure to ship on time, and it's a running game, and anything can go wrong. And at the end of the day, if you have not allowed enough timelines into your quality management system, then you are really struggling to work hard. We all know that, okay, inspector to inspect the goods is in factory, and still you are making the documents which are sometimes fake. So it's not really what you have really, it's not really that you have implemented that system into your product life cycle. And for that mindset to change, you really need to own your product. You have to consider that as your baby. That, okay, this is my product. It's not something that I have to ship and just deliver to the retail stores. It's my brand, it's my product, it's my baby, and everything which is going to happen with this product during the product life cycle, that reflects on me. So whosoever was able to change that attitude, change that mindset, they got into the supplier matrix and they continued with that, and whosoever could not, they were dropped ultimately. So whatever we discuss, whatever we talk about, or no matter what kind of dedicated quality assurance system we built in, if we are not able to change our mindset, and if our weakest movement is not as per our values, then we are not going to achieve anything. So whenever we talk about change, just focus on your attitude towards the product. Just see that, okay, how you are going to do that firefighting when you will be in the weakest moment of your product life cycle, and how you are going to go about that particular time to ensure that you are meeting your quality standards. So that's all from my side. Thank you.